What if I told you McDonald's ice cream machines are not just broken? What if the most famous malfunction in America is actually the result of a system most customers were never meant to notice? Because this isn't about ice cream. It's about control. It's about contracts. And it's about a machine that quietly generates millions, even when it's not working. And once you understand what's happening behind that stainless steel box, you'll never hear, "Sorry, it's down," the same way again. If you've lived in America long enough, you've experienced it. Late night, drive-through, you order a McFlurry, an employee says it. The machine isn't working. It's become a national joke. Memes, TikToks, even celebrities complaining about it. But here's the strange part. When something becomes a joke at a national scale, there's usually a system behind it. So today we're asking a simple question. Why does this keep happening? And who benefits? Before we go further, let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why it's almost always the ice cream machine? Not the fryer, not the soda fountain, not the grill, just the soft serve machine. That's not random. And here's where things start getting interesting. McDonald's doesn't build its own ice cream machines. Most locations use machines manufactured by a company called Taylor. These aren't simple dispensers. They pasteurize dairy daily. They run automated cleaning cycles. They monitor internal temperatures constantly. On the surface, it sounds efficient. But here's what franchise owners discovered. When a machine fails, it doesn't clearly explain why. Instead, it throws cryptic error codes. Codes that only certified technicians can fully decode. Pause for a second. Imagine owning a business where one of your biggest dessert sellers can shut down and you can't legally or technically fix it yours. Now let's talk numbers. Each machine costs roughly $18,000, $25,000. But the real cost? Service. If a machine locks itself, franchise owners often must call an authorized technician. That visit can cost hundreds, sometimes over $1,000. And here's the key detail. The machine software is locked, meaning independent repair isn't easy. So every error becomes revenue for someone. And that raises a quiet question. Is this just engineering complexity or engineered dependency? A few years ago, something disrupted the system. An independent tech company developed a small device. It could plug into the machine and translate those confusing error codes into plain English. Suddenly, franchise owners could see exactly what was wrong. Sometimes it wasn't even broken. Sometimes it just needed a simple reset. Downtime dropped. Frustration dropped. But then, legal pressure followed. Distribution stopped. And the device disappeared from restaurants. Why? That's when the story stopped being about ice cream and started being about control. Think about this. If a tool makes your business run smoother, why wouldn't everyone want it? Unless someone benefits from the confusion. Now, to be fair, not everything is a conspiracy. These machines run a mandatory heat cleaning cycle daily. It can take up to 4 hours. If the cycle is interrupted, if temperatures shift slightly, if the mix level isn't perfect, the machine can lock itself as a safety measure. And once locked, it may require technician intervention. So sometimes, yes, it's strict food safety programming. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Other fast food chains use similar machines, and they don't have the same reputation. So why McDonald's? McDonald's isn't just a burger company. It's a franchise empire. Franchisees operate under detailed contracts. Equipment is standardized. Vendors are standardized. Service networks are controlled. When you control equipment supply and repair access, you control a revenue stream beyond burgers. Now, there is no official public statement claiming intentional design flaws, but patterns create questions. And in business, patterns are rarely accidental. Here's the most fascinating part. Despite all of this, McDonald's still dominates globally. The broken ice cream machine didn't hurt the brand. It became part of the brand story. It became a meme, free marketing, cultural relevance. People complain, but they still go back because brand loyalty often overpowers inconvenience. And sometimes, even dysfunction becomes normalized. So what's really happening? Is it over-engineered safety systems, corporate vendor lock-in, profitable service contracts, or just modern complexity? Maybe it's all of them. But next time you're standing at the counter and you hear that sentence, "Sorry, it's not working," remember, behind that machine isn't just ice cream. It's contracts, software locks, corporate structure, and a system most customers will never. If you enjoy uncovering the hidden systems behind everyday brands, follow this channel, because sometimes the real story isn't what's being sold, it's how it's controlled. And the next time a machine is broken, you might start asking better questions.